welcome back to Mulu's Cooking. Today I have brought you guys simple, easy ingredients but delicious recipe. And what we're gonna make is ground beef with kafta. It's called kafta kabab. And without me talking too much, I'm just gonna show you guys the ingredients and what we need, and then you see how it's made and it's easy. You will know what I'm talking about. But if you have picky kids, like they don't like to eat meat and or the onion, you just chop it small and hide it in there, and when they try it, they're just gonna love it. Because I have one picky and I made it and he thought it was just ground beef, and he tried it. It was just like, Mom, this is the best thing ever, and he loved it. So, and ever since I've been making it often because he loves it. So I hope you guys going to enjoy this and make it. And I'm taking, I'm bringing this to you guys, what we love. Everything I bring to you guys is what I made for my family. I hope you guys can enjoy this. And let's go ahead and see the ingredients. And here I have 2.5 pounds of ground beef. We need 2 green onion, a few parsley, and half bell pepper, half onion, 1 egg, and 4 garlic. And then all the dry ingredients we need is the kafta kabab, which is right here. I'm going to go ahead and put it below so you can find it. And then black pepper and salt. And I will put the measurement of everything on the description. So let's go ahead and make it. So now we're gonna go ahead and chop everything. It's all ready. You chop it as small as you can, and if you want to put it in the blender, you can too. I'm gonna make this fine, more finer. Then the garlic, just smash it so it's easy to chop it. Interesting. When I'm chopping the garlic, my eyes start burning. Instead, when I did the onion, it didn't even burn. I don't know if it's the onion or the garlic, but it started while I was chopping the garlic. Isn't that interesting? So here we have all the vegetable chopped up, and I'm gonna go ahead and add the first or two, because I'm gonna make the green pepper a little more finer than it is right now. Especially if you have picky kids, you want to make sure to make it fine so that they don't see the vegetable. I think that's good enough. With all this goodness, how come it doesn't taste good, huh? And then we're gonna go ahead and add the egg. And clean around us. Now I'm going to add, this is 1 tablespoon the Kafta Kabab, and half a teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And we're just gonna mix it all together. So I'm gonna use this spoon as far as I can take it because it's a little bit cold. But after I mix it all, I'm gonna leave it for 20 minutes in the fridge so that, you know, everything has a chance to marinate. Okay, this is as far as the spoon can go. So I wash my hand and I'm gonna go in and add everything together. Sometimes I use oil, like about 2 tablespoons, and you can if you want, but I don't want to use oil because the meat that I got, there's 15% fat in there, so I don't think it needs extra oil, you know. But when I fry it, I will not fry it, but when I'm cooking it, I'm going to add I'm gonna use a little bit of oil. So you really need to mix it with your hand really well. The egg and all the spice. If you're afraid to use your hand, I don't know, if you can find some form of mixer as good as your hand, go for it. For me, there's nothing better than my hand. I use my hand. This is the best God-given forks and hand and everything. You can use it pretty much with everything, right? So I'm going to use my hand. And I know the salt I put is not that much, but that's because I don't use that much salt. So if you want to add extra after you try it, you know, go ahead. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to add a little bit of everything you think if it needs more flavor. So this is it. Once you see everything is mixed, and you can keep it in the fridge for 20 minutes like I said, and then we will come back and do the rest. Cover it well because you don't want the fridge to smell all this delicious stuff when you open the fridge. Then I'm gonna put it in the fridge for 20 minutes. Okay, now we're gonna mix it again to make sure everything is mixed again. Go ahead, just massage it really good. Use all your 5 fingers. It's ready. It smells so good before it's even cooked. It's amazing. Oh, now I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little oil for the pan. Just a little bit. And I'm just gonna go ahead spread that all around to help start it, because once it starts to cook, the fat from the meat, it's gonna be coming out, so it doesn't need, you don't need that much oil. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use my hand again, so I'll just take about like handful. So what you do is you just mold it with your hand. I'm gonna use my both hands to help. So you just lay it just like that. A little bit. And how long, how thin, it's up to you. You know, if you have the time to play and make it small, or you know, whatever you want, it's up to you. But one thing is, once it cooks, it shrinks, like it becomes really small. So it doesn't matter how you do it. So just as long as you do it the way you want, what's comfortable for you. You press it like this so everything stays together, so it won't fall apart. Okay, now we're gonna turn on the heat to high so we can get it started, and then there you are. There it is, ready. And once the pan heats up, I'm gonna lower the heat to medium. Okay, now that starts to cook, I'll bring the heat to medium. You want it to cook slow. smells so good. Oh my god. So delicious. Flip it slowly. See how it's shrinking? All that is shrinking really small. So you flip it like this, make sure everything is cooked, both sides, of all sides actually. Almost done. It should be cooked all the way because you can tell the outside it looks really nice and crispy. So yummy. So you just take it out and you lay it. And I'm gonna add my last one. And we'll finish it up. There you go, guys, it's ready. My boy is ready to eat.